When your stash is low, when your cash ain't full, when you need to max out your arsenal, it's time for Goodwill hunting. What is up, guys? Pwn here, and today it is time for it is time for April 2018 local thrifting finds. Most of the stuff was from a single Craigslist find for 15 bucks. Did get a few Goodwill things, but before we talk about it too much, let's look at the graphs. As you can see, as far as the month goes compared to most other months, it's somewhere in the middle range. And then if we compare it to last year, definitely better than last year, but it doesn't compare at all to March. I did get one thing that I would call epic, but before we jump into the comments, let's talk about what I would call garbage tier stuff. Off-brand blasters that aren't air blasters, so they're not particularly great Busby things, but just the stuff that is always at Goodwill. At least for me, I can always find these things, but I never want to buy them, no matter the price. I don't want these things, well, I guess I can't say I don't want them for free. I only took these things because they came with a bunch of other stuff. But let's look at garbage tier blasters. I don't know what this is, but I would refer to it as a garbage tier blaster. So that's not even going to go in the good pile. This is going to go, jeez. This might be going right back to Goodwill, actually. This might go in my car and go right to Goodwill. Then we got the Ultimate Rapid Blast. Goes along with the Ultimate System, this says. I think this attaches to the Ultimate Blastzuka, and then there's another thing. But this blaster on its own is, to me, completely worthless. Then we got this, what is this? Busby shotgun thing. Oh my gosh. Doesn't have the shells that go with it, but going straight to Goodwill. And the worst of the worst, we've got the automatic Tommy 20. Whenever I'm at Goodwill and I see one of these, I am just disgusted. Alright, now that we're past that, we need to wash that taste out of our mouths. Let's check out some of the random stuff. Didn't classify any of this, but just random Nerf goodies. Snagged a couple of bandoliers. 18 round mag, and then we got the Firefly Tech magazine. Got a nice big Busby 12 round Mega Mag. A couple more 18 round magazines, and then 3 6-round magazines. We've got some Vortex Darties, and this blue disc. I'm not sure what the blue is from. If you know what... I know what the red, I know the green, and I know the glow-in-the-dark variety, but I've never seen this blue color. If you know what this is, let me know. We got just a little pop-up sight for the Recon attachment, and then the Recon red dot sight without the battery cover. Alright, moving along from there to the commons. 1, 2, 3 Mavericks. 1, 2, 3, 4 Barricades. Sadly, one of them does not have the battery door cover. A Vigilon, which I will actually test. That works. And this one actually from Goodwill. We got a Guardian crossbow with the crossbow arms removed already, and this was for $3.99. And that works great. Okay, that was the commons and some other stuff. Now let's check out the uncommon. We got one Magnus. Hopefully this is already primed. Yes. And another Magnus. And both of those work. We got the Zombie Strike crossbow. Not a fan of this, really, but it's still an uncommon because I don't see it that often. It's uncommon to see, and that works. Then we've got a Lumatron with the Firefly Tech magazine. See if this works. It does. Jeez. Really racking up these Lumatrons now. Alright, moving out of uncommons to rares. Got a $5.99 Power Bell. Oh, looks like that works. Let's see. Oh geez, it rotates the other way. Got a $2.99 front barrel attachment for the Tri-Strike, and then I don't know what this is to. I think it's to a newer blaster, but these aren't really. Whoever locked these together, it's not really coming apart. So just grab these two things. They didn't come in rares because of the color. Didn't have one of these before. Pretty happy to see it. This was actually one of the major reasons that I bought this lot off of Craigslist, because I do not have the clear deploy. Well, now I do. Now I do have the clear deploy. And it works. Let's see if we can get it to deploy. Oh, well, that's a little sticky. Or maybe the spring's gone even. Anyway, super glad to pick this up. Last but not least, in the rares, got the Spider-Man, or I think this is the Venom version of some sort of wrist actuated blaster. Pretty sweet. I do like that Nerf does have some air pressure blasters. See if this works. Oh wow, fires 3, but not awesome. Oh, well, that was pretty sweet though. And last but not least, an epic, I would say. Ravonix 360 came in this big bin with all this other stuff. Yeah, look at that. That is a very interesting blaster. Very interesting blaster indeed. Rotates this way, ends up in the chamber like this. Yeah, I don't know. The internal magazine and priming on this thing is definitely feels pretty clunky, but still one of the greatest Vortex blasters for sure. Alright, geez, that was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of stuff for one Craigslist haul. Till next time, guys, that is it for the April 2018 blasters. And remember, you can be serious about Nerf, but don't take Nerf too seriously.